This project is a 21-month project. It is funded by the government of Denmark through a Danish NGO called Dialogos. The project has three main objectives. That is building capacity among project partners and some artisanal small-scale gold miners. We have also sensitized the miners about the bad effects about mercury to the human life and to the environment, because this is a product that eventually ends up on our plates unknowingly. It also ends up in the atmosphere, and we breathe in air which is polluted with mercury. We also end up eating foods that have been contaminated with mercury. The second part of the capacity building objective was about getting knowledge about artisanal small-scale gold miners through getting still pictures, through making video films of our artisanal miners, and through research. We have done the research in two bits. One part of the research was the exploratory study. This was done in two districts of Mubende and Namaingo, and we used the findings of that study to inform a full-fledged baseline study that is being disseminated today. Making international alliances, internationally, regionally, and locally. I can start with the local. We have made alliances with miners at mining sites, and we have also made alliances with districts, with the district leaders where these mining sites are. We have made alliances with fellow civil society organizations like ASEM and Ecological Christian Organization and Action Aid.
We work only with serious local partners who understand to engage the people we are working with and for. And that means that they are into the grassroots. And either we work with intercultural health, pesticides, or among mercury-free gold mining, small-scale gold mining. The most important part of our project is to empower the people we work with. And in Dialogos we are professionals, so we use the professions we have in our daily life and our experiences to develop the projects and to further and qualify the projects. Focus on our projects are the connection between health, working environment, and like the project where the health is depending on the work practices of small-scale gold miners. We are financed of the Danish government through Danida.
We have the initiatives that are being undertaken by government through government's efforts alone. We've also been facing some challenges as NEMA or Government of Uganda. Those will also be highlighted. But also NEMA on behalf of Government of Uganda is doing quite a lot, especially in regard to public information, awareness, information exchange, contaminated sites, material wastes, interim storage of mercury and other waste, releases, emissions, artisanal and small-scale gold mining.
We are doing this exercise jointly. We have the Ministry of Energy, the NEMA people, and we sensitize them we encourage them after the mining, if they want to evacuate here to there, where they have discovered the vein, they should cover. They shouldn't just leave those pit holes open. And they must be authorized by the government, not just waking up in the morning and you discover that there are minerals here in your compound and you start mining. We just don't want that as government. When we get you like today and we tell you, look, what you're doing is bad, we don't want it. It is illegal. And we also want to know the traceability of the minerals. How do you mine? How are you selling these minerals? Are you paying royalties? Or when we find you that you've never been at the ministry to pay royalties, we immediately arrest you and we take you to court. We do the traceability of minerals across our borders. Then we do sensitization. We do the registration of all miners in so far known districts that are practicing mining.
What we set out to do, we have been able to achieve and slightly more, in my opinion, and that is thanks to the logos represented by Mercury here. So, thank you very much. And of course, to the Danish people who, out of their magnanimity, because they have no obligation to help us, but they have helped us. For example, in this case, they have been working with us on pesticides for the last 8 years, and so on. So really, for that generosity of the Danish people, and also personally for the locals and the people therein, we are really grateful. We thought it would be necessary to have a training, and many of you were invited, and you were able to come and be retrained, and today you have been able to demonstrate that actually you learned.
The government is working on all efforts to ensure sustainable extraction mining in the country. And that's why you must have regulations to tell you that after you have done what you have done, if you have got gold, you save that area, restore it, so that the owner of the land uses it. When you are mining, you are not the owner of that land. You are a temporal owner because you want to access what you want to access, either with the owner or without the owner. And according to the law, if you get it and declare it, which we want you to do, and according to our constitution, all these extractives belong to the habit of Uganda government, and that is divided according to percentages to you. So the only thing is when we regularize you, you now begin selling officially. Your people are the existence of your generation and the continuity of the human race in that area. That's why we are telling you about this, Sinai and others, Mercury. Now there is this one, which we have just seen. The scientists say this one you can process the gold so well, the way they are burning, and then you get a solid one. There are those you get in fragments, but this one now, after a bit of burning, it liquefies, becomes a bit liquid, then it forms into a solid. I think that's very good, and it does not corrode anybody. It doesn't. that is scientifically proven. If you can do that, no problem.
The nature of the activities of these miners, since they are informal, it is very, very difficult to deal with them. There is a policy, the National Education Sector policy that is being developed, and if that one is cleared by Cabinet, I think if it is being implemented, then special consideration will be put on addressing issues of safety and health in the informal sector, including mining and gold mining.
Most of the mining is done in the present Kasanda now. In Mubende, they are just prospecting, but there is no active mining. The good thing that the chairperson SP5 has explained, these people compliant. They formed groups and associations. As MOMA is an umbrella with 25 groups.
The first thing I do, I go and sell, get 100,000, I buy a woman, I buy alcohol, and then the rest will come. So how is the government, how is the Ministry of Health trying to teach these young people who have gotten the chance, whom God have given the chance of a resource to make them happy, but instead they are misusing the chance because they are not informed in a right way of what should be done economically, physically, and psychologically.
We are called illegal miners by law. But now that we have been advised by government form associations such as that we can be legalized, it is my humble appeal to the Honorable Minister that it is too late and it is disturbing because our people behind there, they are suffering. And as we all know, mining has a lot to do in our income and our well-being in our family there. So the moment we drive our people to earn their own resource, God-given resource, it's like we are also committing an offense in front of God. Because God gave us what we should eat. Now somewhere there, people are saying, wait. 1 year, people are dying of hunger. 1 year, people are not going to school. 1 year. It's really disturbing my mind as a Christian.